Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of a series I'm going to be doing called Tim's Tales. Sounds really corny, I know, but it's going to be stories about what happened at work, because I just felt like it's a big part of my life now, so why not share it with all you guys? So, we're going to start off with the story about what happened yesterday at work. I might jump back in time a little bit every now and then because there are things that happened before I started this series, but I'm going to start with this. So, yesterday at work, it was really stressful because, I was working the drive-thru, which, I've only worked that 3 times. So I'm fairly new, but I'm starting to know what to do, so they're putting more trust in me, basically. And let's just say 2 people that were with me helping me weren't really helpful. Oh my gosh, I don't want to sound rude, but the one girl just didn't want to be there, so she would she would every now and then just kind of wander off, and she would go to the front and help out at the front, and I was like, we need help here. And then the other girl was newer than me, so she had basically no clue what she was doing. And the thing with drive-thru is you have the headsets, you can take orders and you can hear what orders are being done, and you can make them really fast. Except for they were both like, "Oh, I don't want to wear the headsets, they hurt my head." And I was like, bruh. So I was literally taking orders, making the drinks, and doing all this stuff while they just kind of took the bills out the window, did the payment, stuff like that. That was nice. And every now and then one of them would go run grab something. So for a good hour or so, I was running 90 miles an hour. It was crazy. I was going non-stop. And usually they're before that hour started, there was a guy there who's really good at what he does. He knows what to do. He's not new, but he's only been there a couple months, so he's not a manager or anything, but he knows what to do. So he was there, and then he went on break because he'd been there all day, so he needed a break. That was fine. I was fine with having a break. It was actually a good idea for him to have a break because he was getting super stressed, but that left me alone. And yeah, with those 2 girls who didn't really know what they were doing. And there's also this thing called sometimes they would just both wander away, and I would be the only one at the window. And yeah, so multiple times I had to go into the manager who was there, and he was kind of sitting at back. It was fine. He was doing making food. He was stuff like that. He wasn't just lazing around, but the other guy who was working there kind of got annoyed at them. But anyways, it was great. Well, it wasn't great. It was annoying, but I just had to keep going into him. Excuse me, can you please ask them to come back? Because I'm the only one at drive-thru, and yeah. And then he also had to tell them to wear the headsets, so halfway through that hour, they finally actually started wearing the headsets. Although the one girl still didn't wear it. So yeah, that was super stressful. It was okay. It wasn't too bad, but when I got home, I just wanted to curl in a corner and cry my heart out. And yeah, that's the story for today. It's only been about 3 minutes. But I hope you guys enjoyed. These are going to be short episodes because, I'm going to be doing kind of one story per episode. It's not going to be very long. Not going to be very action-packed. I'm going to be dubbing this over a Bed Wars game, so hopefully the solo game doesn't take too long. Otherwise I might have to edit it a little bit, which... editing. No. Please, no. Alright. That's it for me today, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Goodbye.